Jesus walks on water. Matthew chapter 14, verse 22 through 36. Verse 22. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side while he dismissed the crowd. Verse 23. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone. Verse 24. And the boat was already a considerable distance from the land, buffeted by the waves, because the wind was against it. Verse 25. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. Verse 26. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. Verse 27. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." Verse 28. "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." Verse 29. "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Jesus. Verse 30. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me." Verse 31. Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" Verse 32. And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Verse 33. Then those who were in the boat worshiped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." Verse 34. When they had crossed over, they landed at Gennesaret. Verse 35. And when the man of that place recognized Jesus, they sent word to all the surrounding country. People brought all their sick to him. Verse 36. And begged him to let the sick just touch the edge of his cloak, and all who touched it were healed. Amen.